The stark realities of a potential second term for President Biden now coming into clearer focus. Biden's two stumbles last week have even many Democrats worried that he may not be fit to lead a 2024 presidential ticket. Nonetheless, many would still rather have him as leader of the free world if the alternative is his vice president and expected running mate, Kamala Harris. New York Post opinion writer Michael Goodwin warning that Vice President Harris is just one Biden fall away from the Oval. Voters, at least many of them, share that very same concern. Look at this, a new poll out of Monmouth showing the VP's approval rating at a terrible 37%, worse than Biden's in a lot of these numbers. Harris has repeatedly demonstrated why her numbers are where they are, because she's become, over the course of these last few years, something of a master of a word salad. Watch this.
You need to go and need to be able to get where you need to go.
The significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time. Who doesn't love a yellow school bus, right? Can you raise your hand if you love a yellow school bus, right? During Women's History Month, we celebrate and we honor the women who made history throughout history.
So well said, as always, Madam Vice President. And it always sounds like she's talking to 3-year-olds. And often she is talking to, like, very accomplished adults, as a matter of fact. So, Tom, I want to start with you because you play President Biden on Gutfeld.
That's right.
So you're an expert here. This is a bit of a Kamala conundrum, if you will, a Democratic dilemma of their own making. This is their ticket that they went with last time as kind of this bridge-type team to try to beat Donald Trump. They did so successfully.
Yeah.
And now they're sort of stuck.
They are stuck. Nobody could have seen this coming because we knew that voters didn't really like Kamala Harris too much. She never really had much support, you know, and she attacked Joe Biden, and then he made her his vice president, and then she came into office. We thought, well, she'll grow into the role. She's gotten worse. She has gotten worse. Originally, she talked to children like she was talking to children. Then she started talking to adults the way that she talks to children. So I don't know what she's doing, but I don't know that her presidency would be much different from Joe Biden's. It's generally just generic Democrat principles. Joe Biden doesn't really have any personality anymore. He's not the person he was when he was a senator, right? He's just the president now of the new left-wing Democratic Party. I think she would be the same. So policy-wise, I don't see much of a difference.
But she is, Anita, unpopular. That's not just my opinion. The numbers really bear that out. And I think Republicans are going to start, we've heard it from some of them already, making quite explicit the specter of a Harris presidency if Joe Biden couldn't continue and serve out 2 terms. That seems like potentially a potent attack.
Yeah, well, she is unpopular. She has been unpopular, as Tom mentioned, for a long time. She never actually made it to the first contest, the Iowa caucus. She had to drop out of the primaries before getting to the first most important contest. And yeah, she, unfortunately for her, has provided a lot of examples for Republicans to exploit, right? But you know, you mentioned something earlier that she's often speaking to audiences of accomplished adults. She is an accomplished person, right? She has a law degree from UC Hastings. I mean, the woman has an amazing resume. She was a district attorney in Alameda, California. She was elected as district attorney to the city and county of San Francisco. She was the first African-American woman to serve as the California Attorney General. She went on to be elected to the Senate representing the state of California, and now she is vice president. She is a seemingly very accomplished and smart woman. But when she gets in front of the cameras and in front of people, I don't know what happens.
Critics might call that failing up. Molly, I want you to weigh in on Kamala Harris. Then I've got a question about the GOP side of 24.
Yeah, I think that's what makes part of her failure so interesting is that she seems to have this list of accomplishments.
Yes.
It's very much a skin-deep situation. But Democrats are in a conundrum because they really can't get rid of her. That would be something that would anger a portion of their electorate that they need, but she's not helping out the ticket in any way. The one thing she does help is Joe Biden. Nobody wants Joe Biden to leave office so long as she is the next option.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.